Yeah.
What time is it there where you're at?
5.
5. I got you.
I thought I was at least 2 hours behind.
What's that? Oh, yeah. I gotta short amount of time. I gotta rebuild this chimney before dark, so I ain't got a whole
Fair
lot.
enough.
Yeah.
All right, we'll go ahead and get started, man. I really just wanted to get y'all on. First off, because y'all competed in our first invitational run robin. I was gonna get your thoughts on how everything went, what your experience with that was, and yeah, just go from there first.
Dude, well, I thought it was absolutely awesome, to be honest. Um, it, I think it was the most, even though I've traveled to further places, I think it was the most important event of my life. Nah, can't say I was happy about how the lineup went and how it all fanned out, or however the hell you say it. But still, regardless, it was a hell of a lot of fun to be a part of. I mean, yeah, just the atmosphere was freaking. Even though, like, some people could, like, oh, we should have had a bigger venue, whatnot. Dude, it was close knit. Everybody was like right around us, and the energy was off the chain, basically. Like, it was a lot of fun, man.
Yeah, man, that was our first one. It was definitely a trial and error type thing. We've seen a lot of things that we can do better. But
well, yeah, for the first time,
it was a blast.
It's not really a whole lot of valid complaints, really.
Right.
To be completely honest.
So
yeah.
That being said, we only did right-handed.
Yeah.
We're kind of talking about the future. Would you be interested in doing a left-handed one?
Oh, dude. Yeah, I'll crush y'all.
Yes, sir. Yes,
dude,
sir.
I would love to. Like, there's a whole story. I got a whole long story about my arms and the differences and the things I've been through, with how that come to pass. But my completely different person on the left, it's been messed up. What's that?
I can see stats and your percentages.
Oh.
You pull. I'm left-handed. You pull about 75%. You never lose. You're on point left-handed. I can see that.
Yeah, I appreciate that, but at the same time, unfortunately, like I think I've took after my dad. I've been riddled with injuries since I was a little kid, single digits, and it's just continued. Then I start arm wrestling, and it's just, I've injured both arms real bad. I had that back accident that set me back, and it's just the left arm has been off and since June 2021. So it's my best arm by far, but it's just, just shit you get plagued with and you can't get away from it. There's almost only so much you could do. And then Palco rebusted it up last September in France, and so it's been a long road since then. But now it's getting back to where it's healthy again, and yeah, the performances will show that it's going back to full use. So. Yeah.
Hey, talk about that real quick. You pulled Palco in France. How was that?
Well, we can't get away from each other.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so I pre-registered. You had to pre-register and all that by a certain deadline, and I only did the right. I didn't even register left because it was so off and on, and I had so many issues with it. And then when I finally got over there, like, all the training leading up to it was just focused on right. If it was a two-handed lift, then it would take part. But other than that, it really wasn't doing anything for it. Well, when I got over there, finally got over to Dieppe, the city that's on the coast that it was held at, Wednesday night, there was still masters and youth competing. And I went up there just to check out the venue, and I ended up pulling for 2 hours that night on the left, and it felt incredible. And so I had an old guy from the UK talk me into it. Like, did you look back on this day? You'll regret not competing it. So 2 days later, Friday morning, I competed it, and it was sore. It was definitely sore. And so I had a couple matches before Kevin, and the guy that won it, Thomas Mitchell from the UK, I was the only one that gave him his loss. And so it was doing good. Well, Kevin busted inside, and we're going and war, and then, I'm redlining, and I'm trying to go through the side, and then it just, boom, it just detonated in that elbow. So, we either blow each other up or hurt each other. Well, I'm the one getting hurt. So that's how that went. Yeah.
So you got an upcoming match with Hunter.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Talk about that a little bit, man. I know you don't got much time, but
well, I mean, I'm not worried at all, dude. Like, it's so funny because the left is just the ever since I came back with the right, it's a hit and miss kind of deal. Like, I'm always super super nervous because I don't have a lot of faith in it. I don't know if it's gonna perform. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to hit off the go. It just is what it is. The left is like, I could have the flu or not train it. It doesn't matter. It's just, I think trauma, you can do all the pumpkin stuff you want, and maybe over time you get some of those benefits. But I think like the trauma really the body just reacts differently. So the left is just it's always there. And if it's healthy, just like when I pulled the 76 class at Texas State, anything could happen. It's good enough where anything could happen. And sure enough, it was good enough to win. So that's just kind of how it is. And I'm excited. I have no fear. Of course, I'll be nervous and butterflies, but it's a completely different type of build up versus like a right-hand match.
Oh yeah, man. When is that again? Where?
It's Houston, November 18th.
Houston, November 18th.
Yeah, the Arm Wrestling Uncensored Reloaded event. I mean, there's a bunch of jackasses that are involved with all that, but I went to their event last year with that Fatal 4-Way, that 165 round robin, and dude, it was one of the funnest events I've ever been to.
Heck yeah,
it was just match after match after match. There was a bunch of people there. It's a fun time. So that'd be good.
Yeah. Oh, I dropped the little flyer over here to the right. If people are watching, you guys can click that link and it'll take you to the event page. Go check that out. Should be a good event, and I'll definitely be excited to watch that one. I know I made a little prediction in your comments, but I gotta say I did not realize it was left-handed at the time. So I'll give you a little bit more credit.
Yeah, it should. It's definitely different. Right-handed, I've been dealing with injuries on the right. It had a solid year and a half with not a single thing, and then early July, there he is. It started popping up.
What's up, fellas?
What's up, dude?
What's up, Hunter?
Y'all talking about how I was going 3-0 Kalen?
That was only the right. The left was the opposite. So. Oh, his service gotta be bad. Mine's pretty good.
My service bad?
No, you're good, brother.
Okay. I
don't know. Mine's freezing up now, so I don't know if y'all can hear me or not.
I can hear you great, Kalen. Your video's choppy, but don't worry about it, man. I can hear you.
I was about to say, man, I live out here in the sticks, man.
Yeah, man. So I just wanted to get y'all both on. Y'all both got that upcoming match. Kalen told us a little bit about it. You talk about it a little bit, Hunter. What do you think about the upcoming match with Kalen?
Actually, we've been trying to do this for about 2 years now, about a year and a half, 2 years, and I seen it. Everything just kind of fell. We both had injuries left-handed. The same thing. Our elbows been messed up and stuff, and I seen their posts when they posted Kalen talking about who wanted to pull him. So I'm like, hell yeah, count me in.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, man. So
it worked out nice.
Yeah. Is it gonna be streamed?
I ain't sure who's in charge of all that. I just once everything kind of got settled, we got some plane tickets and a hotel. And as far as that, I don't know much after that.
I got you.
I didn't hear the question. It cut out on you.
No, you're good. I was asking if it was going to be streamed.
I'm sure it will be by somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure
Gotcha.
some type of stream's gonna happen.
Yeah, buddy. So real quick before I know Kalen's gonna have to, he's a little busy. He's on the clock right now.
Yeah,
So
I got to go up there.
yeah,
Finish
buddy.
up.
So how's it gonna go, Kalen?
Oh, dude, I'm honestly I don't know, man. I don't think it'll be a shutout. Because he's not faster than me on the left. The right, he's probably faster than me. He smoked me, but the left is different, man. So, it might be kind of who gets to their spot first. I don't know, man. I think it'll be really close either way. So that's just me.
Hey, look,
But
I'm gonna put this out there. My left is so strong right now. Travis Bajent, but not even mention my name.
Oh,
it cut.
Dang
I
it.
missed.
I said that my
I had
left was so strong that Travis Bajent, but not even mention my name.
Hey, that's beautiful, man. I hope it's ridiculous. It just makes the win that much better.
Nah, man, you know how it is. Like I got a lot of respect for Kalen. He's a really good dude, but I mean, you know me, I'm still gonna talk my shit.
oh yeah.
I welcome it. I love it.
Hey, look,
Hey,
I got the champ out here with me.
hey,
It is.
Show me your muscle.
Oh,
take it easy,
Yes.
buddy. Take it easy.
All right, Kalen. Well, I'll let you get back to work, man. I know you got a lot to do today. Thank you for hopping on with us.
appreciate it. Thank you.
Come back on anytime when you get some
Yeah,
time, bro. We'll have you
I
on.
would love to get it where I, don't have to be somewhere and spend some time doing whatever we need to do, talking it up,
Yeah,
smack talking, whatever.
anytime, brother.
I appreciate you guys. We'll catch you around.
All
All
right,
right,
buddy. We'll see you, Kalen.
see you,
See you
Kalen.
guys.
All right. So that was Kalen. He had some thoughts on y'all's match. We asked him about the 54 round robin, and he seemed to like he enjoyed it a lot. He said it was one of the better events that he had been to.
Yeah. That round robin, that was a hell of an event right there, man. Lorray, what you doing right now, man? That's awesome, man. Ain't nobody doing nothing. Getting everybody at one tournament all together like that. The baddest dudes all in each weight class all together at one time.
I'm back. And I'm fat again. My goodness. Y'all carry on for a minute.
We got you. So, how did you feel coming out of the round robin, Hunter? If you don't mind me asking.
I mean, my elbow took a little beat just diving inside like that because I mean it wasn't quite 100% going into it, but something like that, you just kind of lay it all on the line. I mean, it wasn't too bad. I mean, really, when I'm getting ready for a tournament, when I go to a tournament, it's really a break compared to our practices, man. It's like a tournament every week. Like I tell everybody, when I get prepared to go to a tournament and I take that break to go to a tournament, man, it's like a vacation week.
I got you.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. So, talk about your experience, and I know he probably already asked you this, but talk about just the overall experience of the event, man.
Dude, it was a ride. Like I said, it was a hell of a ride leading into the ride when I got there. And man, I was blessed with the opportunity to be in there with competing with all those guys, and it was a lot of damn good athletes in it. Just like the rest of them, the 76 and the 98 just fixing to happen. Anybody that's invited to an event like that and the stuff that you're doing for the sport, nobody else is really doing that. You're getting everybody. You're doing like the early days, like the early 2000s and late 90s when they would have like the big nationals and have all the baddest of each weight class at one tournament, not everybody split up across the country. Now you get to see you got people from the West Coast, East Coast, I mean, just from everywhere, all at one tournament again, and it's nice to see that.
Yeah.
And I was blessed. I was blessed to be able to be a part of it. You know, like I told him, I had one goal when I got
Heck
and
yeah, man.
that's what my boy Adam's coming to do October 21st. And if anybody thinks any differently, just hit my DM with a little wager. We can wager on that. Scare
Yes,
money don't
sir.
make money.
You're not lying there. So
Nah,
we talked.
it's going to be that 198 round robin is going to be that's going to be a hell of an event right there.
It's going to be one for the record books. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, by far. I mean, like I say, you got everybody all at one tournament. The baddest dudes, you know, the top 10, top 12, or whatever it is, all at one.
My damn Wi-Fi keep going out on me, man.
Hey, you're fat again.
I know, bro. I'm trying to fix it. I don't know what the heck's wrong with this thing. Yeah, man, it's gonna be insane. Are you coming up, Hunter?
Oh yeah, I'll be there. I've got it wrote down.
Okay.
I got it wrote down on my calendar in my kitchen.
Okay, good deal. I can't wait, man. It's gonna be.
I remember Carolina Chaos is gonna be there. I'm gonna be there.
Yeah. So, hold on. Sorry. So we talked with Kalen about the possibility of here coming up this coming year, maybe doing a left-handed 54 round robin. What do you think about that?
Let's do it. I'm gonna do the same thing.
Yeah, buddy, I already know.
Yeah, man. That would be sweet, man. If you could do a left-hand one too, for sure.
That's what our plans are. We going forward with outside of the 98s and the 54s, we're going to try and start doing both hands at each event.
Yeah.
It was just kind of, we didn't know with the time and the money,
Yeah, how it would turn out. That's right.
Right. But I think we got it figured out logistically that we can make it work. So you're looking a little heavy, man. How much you weigh?
Hey, this thing right here is no joke.
It's no joke.
I'm about like 245 right now.
Damn.
How much you weigh?
About 245.
You, yeah.
Nah, I'm in between about 165, 168 or so.
So, is your plans going forward? Are you gonna stay in the 54s, or are you gonna try to go up?
I mean, it depends. You know, if things are right and if it's a big match like for the 54s, I wouldn't mind doing it. But I kind of want to experience one and really test my frame to get up with the heavier guys. That's why I hadn't cut back down to 54 the past two little tournaments I went to. I just pulled the 72 and the 76s and stuff like that. But really, I'm just going, like I said, if it comes about, like maybe for the Nationals or something again, I may cut the 54. But other than that, I'm gonna pull the 76, 200s, 220s, whatever.
Yeah, buddy.
I'm just gonna see where it is. You know, it's always good to humble yourself and just kind of see where I'm standing. You know.
I always try and double class, man. Like for me, it's not, of course I want to win every time, but for me, I use it as reps, So if I know I can go up and compete with the heavier guys, that benefits me later down the road in the 54s.
Yeah, hell, the South Carolina State Championships, I went and pulled 230-pound class just to do it.
Yeah, I saw you rated. You're actually rated in Aries in the high classes. Yeah. Crazy,
yeah,
man.
I just done it for the hell of it. They needed some more entries and stuff. So I was like, well, I'll just see where it is. You know, there ain't nothing wrong with everybody I train with is 3 times the size I am anyway. So I go to a tournament, ain't too much of a difference.
Right. So, go ahead, Chris.
I was just saying, fair enough. He was saying all the guys that he trains with are a whole lot bigger. So,
yeah, some freaking beast, man. I hate that about Chad, man.
Yeah, man, it was unfortunate, and really they got lucky because man, Chad really he was going above me on man. They really got lucky that he ain't lucky, but they are because man, that was the old Chad Silvers coming back out of him.
Yeah, so basically,
he was fired up. He was fired up for this, man. He was training, 2 or 3 times a day for this. It's crazy, I mean, he's not old, but man, I mean, he's 50, 51 or so, and man, he's in there training. And I'm sitting there thinking like, damn, I really got to step it up. He's making me look bad.
So he actually wasn't even the one that told me about the injury. I had started to hear a couple things from a couple people, and I was like, man, maybe I need to reach out to him just to see. So I reached out to him, and he's like, yeah, man, I'm injured, but man, I was going to show up and pull anyway. And I'm like, man, you're a damn warrior, bro.
Listen, this man tore his pec, tore it completely right in here. The next week, he was back on the table, just going through the motions and just arm wrestling like this. And everybody was freaking out, like, "Hey, man, quit doing it." That's just how he is. If there's a warrior, that's him. That's Chad Silvers.
Yeah, that's what he said, man. He's like, man, I'm gonna show up anyway if you want me. I'm like, man, as much as I do, bro, I just don't want you to get even further injured,
Correct. Yeah, man, I don't care if it's injury, no injury. You're not stopping that man from training.
Right. Yeah. Once he gets it in his head, I say he's probably like everyone else. He just continues.
Stupid Wi-Fi, man. No, but yeah, he said, man, I was gonna show up anyway. I'm like, man, there's no reason to get injured even further,
Man, it was by the beginning of the year or later last year sometime. He had some surgeries and stuff. Man, he had a hole, and then this is the God honest truth. He had a hole like this in his side with bandages and cotton and stuff stuffed in it. I go to the gym with him and work out. We work out for 2 hours doing arms and stuff. And man, he just ripped this hole up. He's bleeding out there, and he finishes a 2-hour workout with a hole in the side of him from having surgery. He done ripped it open and everything. He's like, I'll just change the gauze when I get home. That's the definition of a warrior. That's what you call dedication.
That's insane, man. That's insane. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. I mean, I know Adam's your teammate. Obviously, you're going to roll with him, but what's your opinions on, like, the top 4?
Dude, I don't really know much about that Jason Merlo guy, but he does look very, very on point. I've watched his recent thing. I've watched him, over the past, but, I don't really know too much about him, so I can't speak. But I like my top 4. If I had to put $1 million, my top 4 would be Adam, Artem, Craig, and then it'd have to be Robbie or Jason.
That seems to be the consensus on everybody.
Because everybody just seems like they want to kind of like look over Robbie, but I'm like, I know the Robbie when he's really dedicated. And I've seen like the top shape Robbie Russell. You cannot. I mean, that's a legit force.
Yeah, he's solid, man.
And people keep sleeping on Robbie. I'm like, man, you can't count him out of this. I mean, I understand this 12 matches or whatever, but still, man, I know what he's capable of.
Yeah, he's been training more than he ever has. I can say that.
And that's what I'm saying. With a Robbie Russell that's been training and it stays consistent, that's a dangerous man. He can definitely shake a lot of things up.
I agree. Yeah, I think that's where my top 4 is, man. I had Craig, Artem, no specific order. I don't know who the hell's
and Artem's been looking really damn good.
Yeah, Artem's serious, man. He's so explosive. He can hit from awkward positions.
And it's like his side pressure became really dominant. Even with his hand broke back, I seen how he can drive sideways like that. It's kind of impressive.
It definitely is, man. He can hit outside of his shoulder, and you don't see a lot of people be able to do that.
Nah.
He's solid, man. It's gonna be a freaking insane show, man. We're gonna be right there front stage for it.
Oh man, I'm gonna be in the crowd yelling with him.
It's gonna be insane, man. It's gonna be insane. So, go ahead.
That?
No, go ahead.
Go ahead. I was saying that was the only thing I actually got wrote down on my calendar in the kitchen. On the whole thing is the round robin in Tennessee.
Yeah, buddy, it's going to be the place to be.
Oh yeah.
So you got another big match though. Let's talk about that.
Monster.
Jamie Barrett from
Yeah,
Australia.
Monster Factory 5.
Yeah, I know. He's kind of a younger kid or whatever. He looks strong.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna send him back to his Kangaroos. US is just built different.
So what weight are y'all meeting at?
170.
170. Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one. And I hope Jake Houston and Dustin Heights watching this, because the winner of that I'm coming for.
So
when I beat Jamie Barrett, I'm coming for the winner of Jake Houston and Dustin Heights.
hell yeah, man. So speaking of that, I got one spot open in my 76 round robin.
Now we talking.
I got one spot, and I really have had the thought of, man, I feel like if Hunter dominates at Monster Factory, he deserves a shot, man. He won the 54s, so why not? Especially if you're considering moving up a little bit, and if you go over there and make a statement, I feel like that spot's yours, man.
Hey man, if they scared, I don't blame them. But I'm gonna dominate the Monster Factory, and then I'm gonna get in that 76 round robin, and I can't wait.
That's kind of what I'm waiting on, man. I've been holding the spot, and I'm like, let me feel a couple people out. I've had a couple names pop up, but I'm like, man, dude, I just don't know if they can beat Hunter at that weight. I really don't. And I get they're trying to keep it 76 rankings, but if you're pulling 76s and you're going up a little bit of weight, I don't see no problem in it, man. And I feel like you're valuable for the event.
And the thing is, like, if they want to get all technical with it and say all this other stuff, like, I haven't pulled 54 cents around robin, because I've only pulled like one or two little smaller tournaments since then, and I just pulled the heavier just to keep from the cut. But I mean, I am, what I'm saying, like, I'm gonna pull heavier. So whatever I got to do to get in there to prove it, I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah. I think you're worthy, man. I really do. And I think that you could shake that damn thing up. I really do.
And I don't really have no plans of cutting the 54, because if they want to say, like, if I want to go up and pull the 76 round robin and something about the rank at 54, they can have the rank. None of it means nothing. I know what happens when it's go time, when we get there, and all that's settled out then. But like, if they want to base it off of your ranks, and they can have all the rankings and whatever's on paper, or whatever. Just if they'll let me in that 76 round robin, I'll be there, cash in the hand, signed up, ready to go.
Well, you talking to the men in charge, man.
That's right. I like going to the horse's mouth, not the horse's ass.
Yeah, buddy. And I just feel like, man, if you really dominate over there at Monster Factory, bro, there's nobody that can say that you don't deserve it,
Oh, I'm going to dominate.
I believe you will, man.
I know. I train with the baddest men on the planet. I know what I do behind closed doors, and Australia, they just don't breed them like that.
Yeah, man. So there's the event page and the flyer. December 1st and 2nd. Do you know which day that is?
Me and Jamie's match will be on December 2nd.
December 2nd. So if y'all click that link right there, that'll take you to Monster Michael Todd's page. You can go check out. That's going to be an insane super match card, man.
Oh man, it's huge. Man, that's one of the biggest cards they've had.
I think 26 matches.
Yeah.
And so you're on the second day, so obviously they value that as a main event type match.
And and really a lot of respect to Jamie, because really he's the one that called me out. I was sitting on the couch watching TV with my son, and I had an Arkansas number call me, and really I thought it was somebody calling for my car extended warranty or something. So I ignored it twice, and I get a text message like, "Hey, this is Michael Todd. Call me." I'm like, "Holy shit!" And he's like, "Yeah." Jamie called him and said that he was going to be in the United States like the end of November, beginning of December, wants to be in that card. And he asked for the ranking list for North America. And he texted Michael back and said, "Yeah, Hunter sounds fine." So he's really the one that kind of called me out, or however you want to look at it, whatever. So I mean, I like that, and I know he's a young kid. And he's kind of cocky. I've watched his videos, so it's gonna
I've
work
seen
out.
a few of them, but I really need to do some studying up on him, like just to see what he's
I
about.
mean, he's definitely he's by far not no pushover. You know what I mean? He's
Right.
somebody you definitely got to take serious. I look at it just like any other well known match. You know, I'm not looking over him whatsoever. But
That's
it's
good,
different
man.
grown
I'm
strength.
excited to see that. Do what?
I said it's
Grown
different with
man.
grown man strength.
Yeah, you got that right, man. So, will we ever get to see Roman and Hunter part 2?
Hey, tell you, Putler or whatever he wants to call it, tell him to set it up. Ain't nobody running. You don't have to get ready if you stay ready. I'm ready at any given time just to settle all this beef. Because now he wants to go online and talk all that. I'm like, hey, man, I didn't do all that. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
You don't want to went online, want to cry and get your tears out and make the waterworks and stuff. So set it up, and I will smash him any day.
Yeah. So my thing
I'm
is with
just
that, his complaints, whatever, sure, would we have liked to seen more matches between y'all two?
about to amplify. Yeah, I get, like that. Well, all right, well, let's do the best 3 or 4. He was like,
Right.
I don't want to. I was like, well, what was the whole point of this status? Why'd you get online and cry like a little female? Set it up.
Yeah.
Let's get it done.
Set
I'm a
it
man
up.
of my word. I'll show up at semi location.
That's facts, man. I've never seen you ever turn down a match or run from anything, bro. Like you're one of the
and I spoke to him after the tournament. You know, I mean, I'm the type of guy I always show my respect first and everything. But you want to go back and I mean, I ain't gonna say what I really want to go online, but that's a sissy move. Come direct. Let's set it up. Let's do it like a man. Let's do a best 3 or 5 or whatever you want to do. I mean, if you really felt that type of way, let's go and get this over with. We'll cut all the talking away and straight to the table.
Yeah, it needs to happen. It does.
Yeah.
Because,
and we won't even have to cut the 50. If we won't even have to cut the 54. If it makes it easier for him, we won't even have to cut the 54. Just for the rice. Just to prove a point. Because that's the way I took it. It's all over a point. So like we wouldn't even have to cut weight. I don't care what he can walk in at 190 pounds. Let's do it tomorrow.
Yeah. Hey, I can say that, man. You're always ready and you're always willing. Like, to me, the whole thing with him was you lost to him in the regular part, but you avenged your loss. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
He lost to Dylan, He lost to 2 pullers. You did not. You lost to 1 puller and you avenged that loss. So, like, man, I don't see how you can complain about it. Whatever. If they want to say reffing, sure, but that needs to be done, man. It does.
I mean, hell, they can blame it on the rain. I'm sure it rained one day that week in Tennessee, but whatever they want to say, it's like my understanding was when you put us all in the group chat, you laid out the rules. We had a meeting out back about the rules.
Yep.
And my understanding was whoever with the best record at the end takes the win. I went 11-1. He went 10-2.
Correct. That's just how it goes, man. And of course, the run.
And I'm like, and
it's not a perfect.
Stuff like that don't really bother me about him. Whining and stuff. But it's like, damn, you could have just hit my inbox and we could have just, set it up and there'd been no complaints. Like, if you really felt that way, but it is what it is.
Well, maybe after you win your match at Monster Factory, maybe he could link you with Roman. It feels like that might be a match Monster can make,
Yeah, I'll pull Roman and Dusty and whoever they want. I just want to. I dedicate so much in this, and a lot of my life goes into this. So, like, for somebody to try to discredit me and stuff, it's kind of like, that kind of irks my nerves a little bit.
Yeah, I completely understand, man. I do.
I would never discredit nobody, whether the outcome of anything. And anytime I've ever lost, I'm always upstanding and show my respect and like, hey, there ain't no excuses. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure, man. There shouldn't be. Everybody was under the same circumstances. I was in that freaking round robin too. I got my butt whooped, but we all pulled the same people. It's just part of it.
Dude, you definitely shocked a lot. Man, there was some of the matches you had.
Yeah.
I was like, man,
I tried, man.
was...
it was hard to juggle. No excuses. It was hard to juggle both. Running the event and doing it, but no excuses. I told Chris, going in, I was like, man, I'm hoping for top 6. If not, I get it. I'm probably one of the biggest underdogs in this thing, but I was cool with the way it went.
But man, your speed and how fast you are to pop out on people's hands, that changes a lot of things.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man.
And it's always every time, anytime I pull you, when I get up there, like I know, like I have to be very, very careful with you.
Yeah. Shoot, you felt like
you're just so sneaky. You can pop out them fingers, and you can change a whole. It's a lot different than most people think.
Yeah.
If they've never pulled you and they see you, they wouldn't think until they actually pull you.
For sure. That's I mean, when I do get upsets, it's usually when I pull them for the first time because they don't expect it, and I'll get.
They're not expecting, and then you fold their hand back because they don't know what's going on.
Right, yeah. So yeah, man, I'd like to see you. Go ahead, Chris. Sorry.
I said even when people are expecting, you still do it.
Yeah.
So, that's the thing.
You got any questions, Chris? I know you had a couple things.
No, I've already asked all my questions. It was happening for jumping off and on.
All right. So Lorraine, so I work for Dalton now.
Yeah.
Dalton Moses.
Yeah.
All right. So he's eventually making this little comeback. And he just said something. I remember you was asking me about a year or so ago about if he was gonna come back, whatever.
Yeah.
I'd like to see y'all go at it again.
We got to, bro. I owe him.
Let's do it. Yeah. Y'all were 1-1. Remember you beat him in the round robin, and he beat y'all in y'all's little match. So technically y'all still 1-1.
Yeah, I'm down, bro. I'll pull anybody, bro. I don't care. I'm not.
I told him I would mention it whenever I talk to you. Say.
Yeah, I'm always down, man. Y'all are good people, man. Y'all are my homies, regardless.
Oh man, you always good in my book, Lorraine. The stuff you do, man, the respect and love you show me. That's why I tell anybody I ever talk to, like, if you got a problem with Lorraine and the way he runs his events, man, you need to check yourself. Lorraine's one of the most down to earth and outstanding guys you can come across.
Yeah, for sure, man. I mean, I appreciate that for real. I'm just trying to,
of course,
trying to get.
You've always took care of me and Chad and everybody. They all talk so highly of you. Chad's known you and your daddy for a long time. For Chad to say that, he don't say that about a lot of people.
Yeah.
But when he does, I know it's.
Yeah, man. People ask me how I put these things together, and that's what I say, bro. I'm like, if you're good to people, they'll recognize it, man, and they'll want to come to your events. And really, I couldn't do that without making the connections that I have. You were one of the first ones to jump on the 54 round robin. And I'm like, once Hunter got on, everybody else followed. So really, would it even happen without you? Probably not. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about connections, man. You be good to people, they'll be good back to you.
Hey, that's right, man. You just keep doing what you're doing, man. You keep striving and the stuff you're doing for the sport, man. I think it's awesome. I know everybody in North America is looking at Lorraine from Tennessee and the stuff you're doing, man. I promise you, none of that stuff goes unnoticed. So don't ever think no different. Keep doing what you're doing. And I know South Carolina will always support you. I can't speak for everybody, but I know we will. And like I said, I love and respect everything you do for the sport. And just keep on doing it. And whatever you need, you know what I'm saying? I'm behind you the whole way.
Hell yeah, man. Hey, and they don't know yet, but me and you behind the scenes, we already know about the little clothing deal. We'll have the announcement.
That's right.
October 21st.
October 21st, y'all be in Tennessee. Lorraine's got a little surprise. And my man goes above and beyond, so you do right by him. I promise you, look out.
Yeah, man. It might be a game changer for pullers, man. It's nothing huge, but I feel like it could be helpful for people,
Yeah.
So yeah,
for sure. It'll give that little extra discipline or motivation or whatever they want to, I know it did me. Even after all that, and you sent me the pictures and stuff, I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
I'm going. I went back to the gym for the second time that day. Hey, that's the God honest truth.
Oh, I believe you, man.
For 3 days, I went twice a day.
I believe it, bro. So going back to the 76s, man, you know, our goal, we're going to try to get you in there. Looking at that list, who are some guys that you're after, man? Like, who do you want to pull in that group?
That Austin Tevis guy was looking fucking, man, he was looking strong.
Mm-hmm.
I've been seeing his videos and stuff, man. I watched him pull that Ole from California on the side. I mean, it was after pulls, you know. And he pulled that DeVete. He pulled Dalton Duncan. And, man, that guy right there is going to be a serious. If he keeps making 176, man, he's definitely up there. I like him. I like to pull him. Justin Bishop. Dusty's in it, ain't he?
Yeah.
Dusty.
Corey Miller's
who
in
all
there.
else is in it.
Corey Miller.
Oh yeah, Corey's definitely on my list.
Sam Harris.
He's yeah.
There's some killers in there, man.
I just think Austin, Justin, you know, Corey, those are gonna be the ones right there those are gonna be the most lethal, in my opinion. None against nobody else, and I may be missing somebody now. Like I can't think of the whole list off the top of my head. I don't want to put no disrespect on anybody, but I know if I do get accepted in that round robin, they all better pack a lunch because I'm coming.
Oh,
I'll be a thick 176.
Yes, sir.
And it'd be nice to win a 54 and a 76 all years.
Hey, the double champion does what the double champion wants.
Hey, I like to take this time to apologize to absolutely nobody.
Facts, bro. Man, I really
champ.
I think
so. Look, so what it sounds like to me is set in stone, Lorraine. When I 3-0 Jamie Barrett, I'm gonna be in the 76 round robin. Then I get to go win the 76 round robin and take over and be champ.
Yep, you got it, bro. You blank that kid, you're in there, bro. You're in there.
No more,
man. Nope. I'm excited, bro.
I'm doing 1,000 wrist curls when I get off this FaceTime.
You got to, bro. You got to train, man. All right, man. So right before we let you go, man, here, drop the matches again you got going on here. You got Kalen. Date and where is that taking place at again?
Which one?
Kalen? You and Kalen.
Yeah, Kalen Gilstrap be November 18th in Houston, Texas. Left-handed best of 5 for. We're gonna put a little money on. We hadn't really locked in or anything, but it's still kind of in the works. And then December 2nd, I got Jamie Barrett from Australia. It's gonna be 3-0. Both these guys. I like both of them. I hate to gotta do it to them, but it is what it is. And then y'all will see me March. Y'all will see me March 2024 and a 176 round robin.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Heck yeah, man. I'm excited about it.
Y'all know I had to come on. I had to come on here and stir the pot. I got respect for all competitive stuff, but I gotta stir the pot. It's just in me.
You got to, man. I was just talking
of it.
I was talking with Chris before. I'm like, man, I'm dropping it, bro. Hunter deserves a shot to at least get in there, you know.
And then everybody's gonna be mad. I got smashed by the 54 guy because I'm coming to kill everybody. I'm coming to smash everybody.
Smash them, bro. Heck yeah, man. Well, all right, bro. I won't hold you too much longer, bro. I'll see you in a couple weeks.
Yes, sir. We're looking forward to it. I got it wrote on my calendar. I'll be in the crowd. I'll be on the stage with you talking junk. Whatever you need help with, I'll be there. Just let me know. I'll be there probably Friday and Saturday.
We'll have you up there. Are you going to pull the tournament?
Probably not, man. I don't want to. I tend to have bad luck when I do stuff like that. So I'm gonna come support your event, support my boy Adams. Hey, Adam Rosinski. I'm telling y'all, this guy right here is on another level right now.
Hey, what's his I mean, obviously he's an endurance guy. What's it looking like? Because every time I get on a podcast with somebody, it seems like they feel like he's going to gas out.
Yeah, bet me on that. I'll take 100.
I don't think so. I mean, I think Adam's probably got the best endurance out of everybody in the damn round robin. And the way he can wall everybody, he's going to be a force for everybody, man. But
dude, this guy's work ethic is, man, it's 10 times above your average person. It's 10 times above a great athlete. Adam is one of these guys, like, we've never got to pull 100% Adam. The only 100% Adam goes is when he shows up to a match. Because every time when he's at practice and he's with us, man, he's so beat up. We never get to see we never get to pull the fresh and Adam that everybody that he portrays when he goes out everywhere else. And that's why he does what he does, man, because his work ethic it's unreal, man. This guy doesn't quit. For 3 hours, we have practice every Sunday. He drives 3 hours one way, 6-hour travel time every Sunday. And then when he gets there, he takes maybe at the minimum, he may take a 10-minute break out of the 3-hour practice. The whole time, man, the guy's unreal. Like I said, I'm blessed to be able to train with people like that because it makes me like, I got to tighten up. I got to,
Right.
I like Adam, man. He's a good dude, man. Your whole team, bro. Love y'all to death for sure.
You guys are awesome.
Yeah, sure, man. And like I say, he's one of a kind. The guy was genetically made for arm wrestling. Like his right arm was genetically made to arm wrestle.
Yeah, you're not lying there, man. He's a beast, man. He's definitely one of the favorites, bro. But all right, man, I'll let you get out of here. And I'll see you October 21st, man. Or the 20th.
Hey, man, I appreciate it. Glad to see y'all again. I'll see y'all October 21st. And everybody that's in that 176 round robin, pack a lunch because I'm coming.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, bro. Thanks for coming on, man.
Hey, man, I appreciate it, Lori. Chris, good to see y'all again. I'll see y'all in a few weeks.
All right, love you, brother.
Yes, sir. Love y'all too.
Appreciate it, man.
Heck yeah, man. That's a good time, bro.
It was very interesting today.
We're still live, but
that's fine. I don't give two shits.
We can sit here and chat for another few minutes.
But no, I'm with you. I think if Hunter goes over there and dominates at Monster Factory, he's definitely got a spot. And I really believe the way he did the 54s, I can't say really much, but I think they're in for a fucking rude awakening. Let's just put it that way.
I think so too, man. And I mean, his Monster Factory match is at 170, so that's a 76 type match. And you heard it, and you heard him on here. He's not cutting to 54 anymore unless it's for something serious. Like he's gonna be a 76 guy. So if he goes over there and makes a statement, why not? He won the 54, so why not give him a shot, man?
Yeah,
that's just the way I feel. And if you're in there and you disagree with it, I'm sorry. Like, what do you got to be afraid of? He is the best 54 guy right now in the country. He's the number 1 ranked beast mode 154 lightweight. Yeah. He won. He's the king right now. So he will have an opportunity to go up and compete in that next class. That's just how we're going to run things, I feel like.
I'm fine with that. I like that.
I wish we could have did the 76 before the 98. That way the 76 guy could have the same opportunity. But, we went a little out of order, but that's okay.
We did. But it was all trial and error for the first one. And then we just got a little overzealous with the second one. We just couldn't help it. I mean, it is.
Well, the 98, I feel like maybe, if they dominate, maybe they have a shot at the 221. Maybe we look at that.
Good if they want to move up a class.
Right. I think it'll be good, man. So what do you think about his and Kalen's match, left-handed?
Well, looking at their ratings and their percentages, I think if Kalen's there, I think he's going to give Hunter they're going to battle it out. I can't give you who's going to come out first on top. Right-handed, I could. Left-handed, not so much. I mean, if you look at percentages on Hunter, he's at 42.8, and Kalen's at 75%. Left-handed. So I mean, looking at the percentages, it could be Kalen all day long, but the way Hunter trains and the way he pulls, it's a toss up. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I made a prediction on a comment, on one of those posts that my money was on Hunter. I will say I thought it was right-handed, but at the same time, bro, I'm not gonna. It's hard to bet against Hunter. Every time I've seen this dude pull, he backs up everything he says. So how can you? And I love Kalen to death too. He's a good dude. I've pulled Kalen multiple times, and
right,
he's a great puller. And his left is a bad. I mean, he's a bad dude, left-handed and right-handed. But God, that's gonna be a crazy match. I'm excited to kind of see it.
Well, I've never seen Hunter not come in and do. He says he's going to spank Kalen. That's going to happen. But looking at the percentages, I've got to go with with Hunter. I can't help it. I don't know Kalen all that well, but I know he's a good puller. He's a good guy, but I got to go with my boy. But looking at the percentages, it's going to be Kalen all day long. But in the same with saying that, and I'm not backtracking by no means. I was going by percentage. So, going with Hunter would be the, my, in all honesty, so.
Yeah.
But going percentages and the way the tournaments go, Kalen's got 24 wins in the left hand, and Hunter's only got 3 wins, left-handed.
Now keep in mind this is Aries, and they probably don't have all the brackets.
Correct. So, no, I get that. I'm just saying, just going by the percentages that I was able to look up and find, and this is on the Aries, I still think Hunter's going to take it. I got to go with Hunter.
I think Hunter gets it, but I don't. I'm going to give Kalen the benefit of the doubt and say he might get him a win or two. I think it'll be a good battle.
I guarantee it. It's best 3 out of 5.
I believe so. Yeah. So that one's in Houston, Texas. Let me drop that link again for the people. Y'all can click that link. Go check that event page out. I'm sure there's other super matches going on that day. Seems like it's going to be a crazy super match card. I believe he said that was in Houston, Texas.
November 18th.
November 18th. So, hey, that's coming quick. It's about a month and a half away. Mm-hmm. So that should be good. And then looking at Monster Factory, Jamie's like the guy, the lightweight in Australia. So it'll be nice to see Australia's best lightweight versus our best lightweight.
Right.
It's hard for me to predict because I don't know. You can't really compare because I don't think Jamie's pulled anybody from over here, maybe.
Right.
Now, I don't know that to be certain. He might have. But, dude, Hunter's a bad dude, bro. And I got to tip my cap, man. I'm in his class, and he spanks me every time, man. And I feel like I'm at least decent, Hunter's a bad dude.
Yeah.
So y'all can click that link, too. That's Monster Factory 5, December 1st and 2nd. They got a crazy super match card, 26 super matches.
Yeah, and Hunter will be pulling on the 2nd.
On the 2nd, yep. And I believe that'll be all live on Monster Factory's YouTube page for free, I believe. I don't think he does a pay-per-view or anything like that. So, yeah, man, that'll be good. Exciting stuff going on, man, in arm wrestling for the rest of the year.
Oh, yeah. And it's only going to get bigger as people continue to watch what we're getting on.
Oh, man, we got so much stuff planned for you guys. I mean, you got the 98, the 21st. We got the 76 is already locked in March. That whole card's already set, except for one spot. And we're it's more than likely going to be Hunter. It's more than likely going to be Hunter. What else we got going on here? Can't give too much info away yet. Yeah, I mean, we could talk about the 220 round robin a little bit. We don't have any strict details, but as of now, we're going with Arizona State. We're going to team up with Tim Talmadge. We're hoping to have him on in the next couple days, or sometime in the near future, to talk about it. And man, that'll be insane because Arizona State is an elite event. So to be able to attach Beast Mode with Arizona State and go out there and host one of the, that's going to be a stacked class. You got names like, Brent Rockers and Eric Wolf, and dude, the list goes on and on and on with there.
Right.
So to be able to attach, and team up, and take this thing nationwide. Beast Mode, we've been Tennessee, but we're really trying to go above and beyond and get out and go nationwide, man. Take this thing everywhere.
Yeah, I want to hit all 50 states. I mean, within the continental U.S. I don't think we're ever going to make it to Hawaii or anything like that, or all the way to Alaska. It would be nice.
That would be nice. Go up there and have a tournament in the igloo. Is that what we need to do?
Hey, ain't much to do up there. I mean, why the hell not?
But no, we got a couple more planned. Earlier we were talking about possibly doing the left-hand 54. Seemed like Hunter and Kalen are definitely interested. I am not interested because my left arm sucks. So more than likely, I won't be in it. Actually, it won't be more than likely. I'm going to say for certain I will not be in that. But it seems like we do have a lot of interest in doing the left-handed. So I think that needs to be ironed out too. That'll probably be, probably mid-2024 when we're able to pull that off.
Somewhere around in there.
We have another round robin. It's already kind of locked in, but we haven't announced it yet. We'll announce that one the 21st. The 21st is going to be so full of announcements and news that hopefully we break the internet that day.
I'm hoping.
We got a lot of things lined up.
We might have to do it off in spurts, a little bit here, a little bit through the middle, a little bit at the end. I mean, as much as we got going on, we may have to do that.
We might have to, but I think when people see this round robin, they're going to like it. It's a little bit of a twist, So something that I don't think has ever been done in arm wrestling history. I do not believe, especially at this caliber. Like I say, we already got half the spots filled, and they're all 1 through 6. They're already locked in. So we're still kind of weighing out some other competitors and seeing, it's going to take a minute because it's so far out, but we're looking at May 2024 doing that. But
that one would be May 17th.
May 17th. Yeah. Yep. At Big Orange Bash 2.
Yes.
Yeah, Big Orange Bash 2. So, man, it's lots of exciting things. So, before we go, let's do a rundown on that Friday night again. Weigh-ins are going to start at 2 p.m. Friday, October 20th. If you plan on coming to the event to pull the tournament, and then all the round robin guys will be there weighing in as well. So yeah, 2 p.m. Friday. You can come weigh in, get signed up, hang out, have some drinks, have some food at the bar. We're going to be there all. Say that again.
And that's for early weigh-in.
Yes, that's early weigh-ins. We're going to be kicked back, having some drinks, having a good time. We're going to have a super match card that night. It's going to start at 5:30. We have 5 matches. 3 big ones and 2 undercards, some up and comers. First one is Eric Northrup and Joshua Williams. Joshua's a local guy here in East Tennessee. He's going to pull Eric. Eric is he's from West Tennessee or Middle Tennessee. They're going to be pulling at 220, I believe. So that'll be a good one. You know, it's a state ranking match. You know, so not too bad there. Our second match will be Zach. Man, I did it again.
I
On
can't think.
Facebook, he's Race Car Zach. That's what he told me to call him by.
Race
So
car Zach.
he's gonna pull Paul Terrell. Paul is an up and coming star. I'm telling y'all, if you know David Terrell, this is his younger brother. He is about 176. Huge hand. I've pulled Paul multiple times. I pulled Zach as well. I pulled him a couple weeks ago at the fair tournament. But Paul, man, he's special, man. He's a how old is Paul? 16?
16 or 17.
16 years old, I believe, and he is going to be an up and coming star, man. He is. He's special. And Zach, he's good too, man. So that's another state ranking match. I think they're meeting at 76. And then our next one is going to be Tim Lewis and Levi Radikowski. Levi's from North Carolina and Tim is from Pennsylvania. They're pulling right hand. Everybody knows Tim Lewis. Levi, I believe, I think he's 18 or 19, so he's new, but he's a force. I've seen some of his matches, and he's very good. He's a big kid.
Right.
So that's going to be a good one. That'll be our third match. Well, it might not be our third match. We'll rearrange the order because Tim's got two matches. Because the next match, he's going to be pulling Landon Anderson. And, Landon, number one ranked teen in the country. I mean, he's not lost to a teenager, period. So if you're a teenager out there and you think you got what it takes to unseat the number one teen in the country, come give it a try, man, because he's going up against ranked grown men, But he's pulling Tim left-handed, and Tim just got back from Worlds, or he might still be over there. He just got done pulling Worlds.
Yeah, I think he come in 9th, didn't he?
Yeah, and for a world title, that's solid. You can't discredit that.
Hell no. And he's
So that
ranked what, 13th in North America, correct?
Yes. So that should be a good match. Landon's really trying to put himself on the map.
Mm.
He's got wins over Robbie Russell, Adam Wierzinski. Hell, he even beat Austin Jaggers, man. Landon Anderson beat Austin Jaggers. So he's got some good wins, man. Everybody's going to know Landon Anderson.
I'm not going to mention no names, but it was at a practice, but still yet. He beat somebody that's very elite, but I'm not going to drop his name.
Fair enough. It doesn't matter. They will know Landon Anderson soon. If they don't, they should.
Yes.
And then our last match is going to be for the number one ranking in the state overall, all classes. Quentin Murray, who is actually Landon's older brother, he's going to be taking on Dakota Ballard, left-handed. And, man, that's a banger of a match. I know Dakota hasn't been super active, but he's a force.
Mm-hmm.
You can never count that guy out. He is a monster. So, Quentin, I hope you come in ready, man. I hope you don't come in here sleepwalking because us these Tennessee boys, man. I know we're trying to keep all the number one rankings over here on the east side. Don't let the West boys come in and take it back. But that should be a good one, man. And then, after all the super matches, we'll do the 12-man round robin press conference, and that should be very entertaining. So pull up a seat, get you a table, get you some drinks, kick back, and listen to the shit talk because I'm sure there's going to be a lot.
Oh, there's going to be more talking in this one. I do believe. I think there's going to be more shit talking than there was in the 54s.
I think so.
I feel it.
I think so too, man. But Again, you can weigh in from 2 p.m. Friday on until we leave.
And then starting out at 9 a.m. on Saturday morning.
I think I said 8. I said 8.
Sorry, 8. Okay, 8 o'clock. We'll be there from 8 o'clock until the thing's over, but you'll be able to weigh in until the round robin finishes. Once the round robin finishes, we'll take about an hour to set up the brackets, and then tournament will start right after that.
Yeah, man, and I just want to alliterate. It's an early start, so don't. Some people just show up thinking all tournaments start at 12:01. This is an early start. You're going to want to get there. You're going to want to get you a seat. You're going to want to be front and stage because trust me, this is going to be a show that all the arm wrestling world, their eyes are on. So don't show up 12 o'clock and like, oh man, I just missed the dang show. No, the round robin starts at 10 a.m. Eastern. So show up. And then after the round robin ends, like Chris said, we'll put the brackets together and we will start the pro tournament. And, the round robin is going to be the main show, but that tournament's going to be insane too. There's going to be a lot of talent in the house, a lot of talent in the house. And I'm sure a lot of them round robin guys, I'm sure a few of them will pull left-handed.
I'm about 75% sure a few of them.
Yeah, so don't miss your chance to pull with these elite guys. Look, there's the flyer behind me. It's gonna be insane, man. I can't talk about it enough. I mean, you got Stephen Logsdon, Eduardo Tiete, Jason Merlot, Craig Toulier, Casey Coley, Bob Brown, Robbie Russell, Quinlan Mendez, Artem Taranenko, Adam Warzinski, Eli Broward, and what's his name? Luis Flores.
Yes,
he's the new addition. So, yeah, man.
Now,
And
something that Lorraine hasn't mentioned yet during this whole podcast is we'll have tables up in front of the stage that are VIP tables. They are for sale. It's $100 a table. You might want to get them before they get gone.
How many will we have? 5?
I haven't looked yet. I'll have to go up there. I will let everybody know by tomorrow how many tables we will actually have up there to the bar and see what I can cone off. Once I cone all them tables off, I will let everybody know exactly how many tables we have.
Yeah, that's perfect, man. And speaking of the tournament, we got the normal classes, custom plaques all the way through. There is no payout. I wanna clarify that. No payouts. But all classes get the same awards. We're not doing anything different for women. We're not, speaking of which, women will pull free. All women will pull free at this event. Custom plaques all the way across the board. $40 entry fee. $40, not $50. We're doing $40 entry fee for open classes, masters, novice. So it's going to be an insane event, man. Y'all definitely don't want to miss it. This is one for the ages. Battle on the Ridge 2. It's going to be crazy, man.
It's going to be bad.
Before we go, I think we're going to try to do another episode, maybe Wednesday. I believe we're going to have Steve Pettis on. If you know Steve, he is he's the host of Michigan State's, which is one of the biggest, baddest tournaments in the land. When you put on an event, that's the type of mark that you want to try to reach. I mean, he has the best events in the country. So we're going to have him on for something special, a nice little announcement that we're going to have. So you're going to want to tune into that. That's going to involve all the arm wrestling community. So tune into that Wednesday. I don't know a time yet, but I will put out an announcement. We're going to try to get Tim Talmadge on, like I said, whether it be that day or another day. And then later on this week, we're actually going to get Paul and David Terrell on. David's got a match this weekend at Battlegrounds 3, sorry, in Kentucky, which is Ben Crabtree's event. He's going to be pulling Corey Bresnan, so that's going to be a big match for him. And then Paul, he'll talk about his match for Battle on the Ridge. So, but yeah, keep tuning in, guys. We're going to try to do this multiple times a week. We'll have, if you're interested in coming on, feel free. Come on. We welcome anybody and everybody. If you got something to come on here and talk about, don't think that you're too small. Don't think that you're too big. We want all the guests. We're really just trying to produce content for you guys, and that's where we're at.
Correct. And I'll try to get to where I talk a little bit more, everybody. I just I'm still learning the thing of podcasting. Just takes
and I'll learn to shut up a little bit more. I talk a little bit too much, so I'm sorry, guys. I apologize in advance. But all right, guys, thanks for hanging out with us. It was a good little hangout. Go back and rewatch it, man. Kalen had a lot of good stuff to talk about, and Hunter had a lot of good stuff to talk about too. So shout out to those guys, man. And we will see y'all Wednesday. Peace out, guys.